So students, today we'll be talking about the 5 basic types of reactions. I'll go in further detail in regards to each reaction with a follow-up video, but I just want to list the 5 basic types for you to look out for. So the 5 basic types. The first type is a synthesis, sometimes referred to as a combination. And a generic way that they write it out is a lot of times they'll write A plus B gives you AB. The way I want you to think about synthesis or a combination reaction is you basically have 2 or more reactants giving one product. So a lot of times I make the joke, think of it as a combo number 1. You know, Big Mac, fries, and a Coke come together, smash up, combine, and make combo number 1. The next is a decomposition. The decomposition is pretty much the opposite of a combination, right? Something is decomposing. So you have one thing, right, breaking down to multiple. So typically you could think of it as one reactant breaking down to 2 or more products. The next type is a double displacement. And with the double displacement, you'll see that you essentially have kind of a switching of partners. So the A, if you look at this generic equation, switched with the C. So now the C, instead of being grouped with D, is grouped with B, and the A is grouped with D. I typically refer to this as a do-si-do. You basically have a compound and another compound switching partners to give you 2 new compounds. And again, I'll go into further detail with this when we talk about each reaction specifically, and there's actually different types of double displacements. The next one is the single displacement. And with the single displacement, it's a little bit different. Instead of a couple, you have an element and there's a couple. And the one element kicks out the other element. So A is more reactive than B and kicks B out, and you're left with an AC couple. So you can think of this as element and a compound gives me a new element and a new compound. The other kind is combustion. And with a combustion reaction, you basically need a fuel source. That fuel source can have carbons and hydrogens in it, like methane gas, or it could have carbons, hydrogens, and oxygens, okay? And these fuel sources can burn. So what do we need? We need fuel. And the reason why I have X, Y, and Z here is those subscripts can change. They're variables. So we use variables to show that. But the fuel always is going to require oxygen. We need oxygen to support combustion. And then we're going to assume a complete conversion to water and carbon dioxide. So that's essentially the reactions we'll be dealing with in this course. Again, there's more than these types of reactions, but this is just to make it simple, the 5 basic types of reactions that we'll be dealing with this course. I hope that helps. If you guys have any comments, go ahead and leave them in the comment section. And thanks for paying attention and listening.